Make sure to like and follow the PSP Network on all social media platforms and hit that subscribe button on YouTube. PSP Network. It's game day.
Today, we deliver more wonderful birthdays at Trinity Health Family Birth Center. We offer all new private, family-centered suites. Our maternity team provides more personalized support, advanced care, and the reassurances of a NICU and a neonatologist on staff. Take a virtual tour at trinityhealth.org/familybirthcenter. Trinity Health, making more possible.
If it's fire damage, Agent Fred Iron. From burnt to unburnt, he does that.
Our history sets us on our path. From the moment we're born, we begin our walk through life. We learn so we can discover. We find our passion and develop our skills. We build relationships. We start thinking about what we're going to leave behind to those we love. Let our legacy help shape yours. First International Bank and Trust. No matter your place in life, we can help you live first.
Great news! If you're looking for a new vehicle, Ryan Family Dealerships has the best selection we've had in years. You'll find fantastic offers from Nissan, Honda, Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, Cadillac, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram.
Hold on! Ryan sells Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram?
Yes, we do, and we'd love to sell one to you. Visit one of our 5 convenient locations in Minot and Williston. Get your next vehicle from a name you know and trust. Ryan Family Dealerships.
That sinking feeling you get when this happens? That's oil change-anxiety. The anxiety of being without a car with a billion things to do. The fear of being overcharged. The stress of not knowing where to go or who to trust. But you never get those feelings at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, where you can watch us work right from your car, and we finish up in about 15 minutes.
We changed your oil and did our 18-point safety check.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Service you can see, experts you can trust.
And we welcome you to Des Lacs Burlington High School tonight as we bring you a Division A Region 3 contest this evening here on the PSP Network. I'm Jonas Nelson, glad to have you along as the Lakers play host tonight to the Stanley Blue Jays here on the PSP Network. A game that'll count twice actually in the standings. We'll tell you a little bit more about that coming up here in just a moment. Thanks goes out to Valvoline Instant Oil Change, our pregame sponsor. A reminder, you can stop into locations in Minot and Bismarck. No appointment is needed. Just stay in your car and drive through, get your oil changed in about 15 minutes by the technicians there, as they typically have that full oil change done in about a quarter hour. And it also includes the checking of other fluids, your air pressure, and make sure everything is up to date there as well. Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Again, Minot and Bismarck online, VIOC.com. Well, these two teams come in as the Des Lacs Burlington Lakers currently come in with a record of 5 and 7 for Des Lacs Burlington on the year, while the Stanley Blue Jays come in with a 6 and 6 mark on the year. For the Stanley Blue Jays, started off with a win at Beulah, and then they had 3 losses in a row, Killdeer, Standing Rock, and then Thompson during the Hoopster Classic. A win over Watford City and Newtown, then a loss at Dickinson Trinity. They picked up a win against Nedrose, a couple losses at the Devil's Lake Shootout to Central Cass and Shiloh Christian. Most recently, it's wins over Dunseith and Turtle Mountain for Stanley. Again, an even 6 and 6 on the year. Currently, they are 4 and 0 in region play. Meanwhile, for Des Lacs Burlington, 5 and 7 is their mark on the year, as they started off with a couple losses to Shiloh Christian and then at Valva. Then reeled off a streak of wins. In fact, 5 in a row, including Watford City, Standing Rock, Hazen. They defeated Thompson at the Dome over the holiday break, and then at Dickinson Trinity picked up a win. But they are looking to get back to those winning ways as they have now recorded 5 losses in a row to Beulah, Bishop Bryan, Mohall, Lansford, Sherwood, Killdeer, and most recently 4 wins, Minnewacan. The Lakers come in having not played a Region 3 counting contest yet. So here's the way that it works this year when it comes to Division A Region 3 as we take a look at the standings currently here. Stanley, you'll see, is overall 6-6 and 5 points. So how does that work? Well, each team is scheduled to play each other 2 times during the regular season. So with 9 teams in the region, that means you have 8 conference games, and you play each team twice. That would count for a total of 16. However, if you so desire, instead of playing them twice, usually it's 1 home game and then 1 away game that you play, you can play just 1 single game, and it counts for 2 points. So it's been a mixture for Stanley. As I mentioned, they've been 4-0, so they have already wins over Newtown and Ned Rose and Dunseith. And they have games coming up against those teams yet that will count toward the standings as well. Their most recent region win came against Turtle Mountain last week. That was a 77-74 overtime win, and that was a 2-point game. They'll only play them once, but it counts for 2 points. The winner gets 2 points when it comes to the region standings. Tonight's game also is a 2-point game. The other one coming in Stanley's schedule, end of the season, their last 3 games. South Prairie, Botno, Rugby, all of them are 2-point counting games. Meanwhile, for Des Lacs Burlington, they start district or conference play tonight, and all of their games are 2-point games. So Stanley tonight, Turtle Mountain, Rugby, Newtown, South Prairie Max, Ned Rose, Dunseith, Botno. Again, all of those conference games, 2-point games. So everyone kind of magnified in their importance when it comes to the standings in the conference. We'll take a pregame timeout here on the Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show. A lot more coming your way as we get you ready for tip-off tonight. Coming up between the Lakers and the Blue Jays here on the PSP Network.
Today, we deliver more wonderful birthdays at Trinity Health Family Birth Center. We offer all new private, family-centered suites. Our maternity team provides more personalized support, advanced care, and the reassurances of a NICU and a neonatologist on staff. Take a virtual tour at trinityhealth.org/Family Birth Center. Trinity Health, making more possible.
An injury can happen anywhere, at any time, to anyone. It's not really something you can schedule on your calendar. But when it happens to you and it's not your fault, there's one law firm to remember. That firm is Schweigert, Clemeen, and McBride. We live here and take pride in helping our community. We know this area inside and out. We put in the work and fight for what's right so justice can prevail for you. That is what we're all about. We're on your side. We're Schweigert, Clemeen, and McBride.
That sinking feeling you get when this happens? That's oil change anxiety. The anxiety of being without a car with a billion things to do. The fear of being overcharged. The stress of not knowing where to go or who to trust. But you never get those feelings at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, where you can watch us work right from your car, and we finish up in about 15 minutes.
We changed your oil and did our 18-point safety check.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Service you can see, experts you can trust.
You worked hard, saved well, and invested wisely. Whether it's paying for a child's education, taking the family trip you've dreamed of, giving back to the community, or funding a confident retirement, we can help you reach your goals. We are passionate about helping you make smart decisions about your spending and saving so you can feel confident about the future while enjoying life today. Together, we can design a personalized plan that takes into account your short and long-term needs and wants, but is flexible enough to adjust as your life changes.
Welcome back to Des Lacs Burlington High School here on your Tuesday night for this Division A Region 3 contest here on the PSP Network. I'm Jonas Nelson. Glad to have you along as we get you ready for tonight's game. It is a busy week again here on the PSP Network, as a ton of games coming away in the WDA in Double A already underway. You have Bismarck St. Mary's and Minot High, girls and boys. Also, we got girls and boys action, Williston against Dickinson, Bismarck Legacy and Minot North in girls and boys, and Bismarck and Mandan in girls and boys, all WDA contests in Division AA basketball, along with this game tonight here on the PSP Network. And as you see, coming up later in the week, we got some hockey and more WDA basketball coming your way this week. You can keep up to date, of course, on all of that by subscribing to our social medias. You'll find us on Facebook, on X, and brand new now, Insta. Yeah, Insta's starting to blow up, actually. It is. So you can like us there as well. And, of course, find us online at psp.network. Division A poll for the week. Kindred remains number 1. Devils Lake and Killdeer hold on to their spots at 2 and 3. Shiloh Christian and Thompson actually swapped their spots this week as Shiloh jumps up to number 4. Thompson is down to number 5, and still two teams receiving votes in the poll: the Beulah Miners and the Four Winds Minnewacan Indians. The poll, of course, ordered on by the North Dakota Associated Press, Sportscasters, and Sports Writers Association. And that look at the polls brought to you by Jerome's Collision Center. Remember, when you need your oil change, the best place to go, Valvoline Instant Oil Change. You can stay in your car and drive through and get that oil changed in about 15 minutes by the trained technicians at Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Locations in Minot and Bismarck to serve you. More information online, VIOC.com. Valvoline Instant Oil Change. We're back to take a look at your starting lineups as we get you ready for tip-off coming up here on the PSP Network.
This presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by to like and follow the PSP Network on all social media platforms and hit that subscribe button on YouTube. PSP Network. It's game day.
Welcome back to Des Lacs Burlington High School as we get you ready for tip-off tonight between the Lakers and the Blue Jays. And let's take a look at the starting lineups. Being brought to you by the UPS store in Minot. They are located in the Marketplace Foods Plaza on South Broadway for all your packing and shipping needs. For the visitors on the scoreboard, the Stanley Blue Jays under Corey Anderson, assisted by Gary Schell, Bryce Horror, and also Jackson Lorenz. The starters for them will include Drake Schlosser, a 6'3 senior at a guard. Austin Cannonwisher is a 6'3 sophomore at guard. The forward positions, Ben Heenig, a 6'6 sophomore, and also Cade Snyder, a 6'2 senior. Bennett Larson, the starting center, a 6'6 junior. The other Blue Jays on the roster include Ashton Peterson, Landon Hunting, Brett Leaf, Max Jackson, Javon Johnson, Caleb Mortensen, and Jacob Roses. Blue Jays 6-6 on the year, and they are averaging about 55.5 points per night offensively. Defensively, giving up about 56 points per game. Look at the home starters for the Des Lacs Burlington Lakers under head coach Chris Brown, assisted by Taylor Teskey and Isaiah Steinwan. Their starters will include Colton Feller, 5'10 senior at the guard, Levon Duchesne, a 6-foot senior guard, and Drew Rodacher, 5'9, the senior at a guard. Jake Schaefer, 6'1 senior guard, and then their center, Jace Crockett, a 6'6 senior. Easton Anderson, Jaden Davis, Kyler Fisher, Tyler Schaefer, Zane Bjerkley, Justice Hughes, Will Marquardt, and Braden Ness are the other Lakers on the roster. Black Burlington averaging about a little over 57 points tonight, and defensively giving up about 55.5 points per ball game. Offensive leaders for each of the respective teams. For the visitors, the Stanley Blue Jays, it's Drake Schlosser at about 14.5 points, 5 rebounds tonight, while Ben Henick is at 13 points, 6.5 rebounds, and the center Bennett Larson, 11 points, 8 rebounds tonight. Meanwhile, for Black Burlington, leading them on the season is Colton Feller, the senior guard, at 19 points, 5 rebounds, 2.5 assists per game. Jake Schaefer at about 13 points and 3 rebounds tonight for the Black Burlington Lakers. Your starting lineups brought to you by the UPS Store. Keys to the game will include, for the Lakers, trying to keep the Blue Jays out of the paint. The Blue Jays have scored over 55% of their buckets, of their points, have been scored within 5 feet of the basket. So that's where they like to push it. That's where they like to make buckets. So keeping them defended out of the lane, especially in the lower lane around the bucket, will be key. Meanwhile, slowing down the offense, or the run and gun offense of the Black Burlington Lakers, and guarding against their three-point shooting, one of the keys for Stanley. Time now for our national anthem by the DOB Pep Band. Anthem by the Black Burlington Pep Band. And we'll be back to tip things off between the Lakers and Blue Jays coming up here on the PSP Network.
Meet Gary. Gary is an ordinary guy, but right now Gary has car trouble. Gary doesn't know about magic towing. Don't be like Gary. Remember the name and the number. It's Magic Towing. We are here to help 24/7. Magic Towing in Western North Dakota. Don't be like Gary. Remember the name and the number. It's Magic Towing.
You worked hard, saved well, and invested wisely. Whether it's paying for a child's education, taking the family trip you've dreamed of, giving back to the community, or funding a confident retirement, we can help you reach your goals. We are passionate about helping you make smart decisions about your spending and saving so you can feel confident about the future while enjoying life today. Together, we can design a personalized plan that takes into account your short and long-term needs and wants, but is flexible enough to adjust as your life changes.
Shields Visa is more than just a card. It's the freedom to go. It's a gateway to explore and do more of what you love. Imagine where the Shields Visa can take you. So join us in discovering endless possibilities. Shields Visa. Together, we've got this.
Spas Etc. is excited to introduce the addition of the Master Spas line, including the Michael Phelps Swim Spas. Enjoy the relaxing health benefits and enjoy 0% financing up to 72 months or up to $5,000 off on all spas and swim spas. You'll also find $2,000 off the MSRP on all pools and saunas. Come check out the outstanding lineup of Master Spas at Spas Etc.
We often think of frontiers as pages in a history book, a time gone by. But even in this modern world, there are new frontiers to conquer. Whether you're tending the land to grow a better tomorrow or growing a business for new opportunities, the work you do powers the world. Exploring the frontier means stepping forward, shaping the future for yourself and for those around you. First International Bank and Trust, helping you live first, one step at a time.
Welcome back to Deluxe Burlington as we're just about ready for tip-off of tonight's game between the Lakers and the Blue Jays. Broadcast of tonight's game brought to you in part by Swenson RV and Marine, your official Tracker marine dealer with a full line of Tracker and Nitro fishing boats along with Sun Tracker and Regency pontoons. They also have a full line of Tracker off-road along with Yeti ice houses. Lots of campers as well to get you ready for summer. Locations in Minot and Bismarck to serve you and online, swensonrv.com. It'll be Jace Crockett stepping into the center circle. Jump center up against Bennett Larson. And Mike Holtz, the lead official, and we are underway here in Deluxe. Glad to have you along. I'm Jonas Nelson. Drake Schlosser will take it. Hands off there to Snyder. Snyder had it poked away by Feller. Gets it back. Feeds it now up top to Larson. Working on Crockett. To Cannonwisher. Down low, they'll work it to Larson. One dribble. Tried to get loose there. But a held ball as Crockett reached in after the dribble and he brought it up to his waist and tied him up. It'll be a held ball and a turnover for the Blue Jays. Little token man-to-man full court pressure. Drew Rodacker against Schlosser's defense. Schlosser, known for his aggressive defense, almost had a steal there to Feller. Colton will hand off to Duchesne. Far side, Jake Schaefer, a long three that's off the rim, and the rebound taken by Heenick. The outlet, and up the far side goes Schlosser. Double team there, a ball poked away loose on the floor, diving after it, and a held ball. Called by referee Larry Brown. Possession arrow will keep it with Stanley this time. So it'll be Cade Schneider to inbound. The senior gets it into Cannonwisher. Austin to the left side to Schlosser. Lobs it into Larson. The kick out. Schneider with 15 on the shot clock. Hands off. Top of the key, Cannonwisher. Down to 9. Blue Jays put up a 3. It's an air ball and out of bounds for Cade Schneider. So good defense by the Lakers that time, forcing a rushed errant shot. Still no score here, a minute 20 into the ball game. Rodacker across the line will pass ahead to Jake Schaefer. They'll work it up top to Feller. Now the backdoor lob to Crockett, and it's up and good. Beautifully run play. And James Crockett gets the first points of the night. 2-0 Lakers. Schlosser racing through the defense as it poked away and out of bounds at the end of the Laker bench. So Schneider will inbound right in front of the DOB bench. Teammates go in motion. They'll get it to Bennett Larson. Free throw line. Jump pass down to Schlosser on the left side, and he is fouled. And free throws coming as we rewind and take a Ryan Family Dealerships instant replay of the Lakers scoring play here a moment ago. They cross the line and the pass ahead. And then up top to Feller as Crockett went back door. Got the lob and put it up. Ryan Family Dealerships has 5 locations to serve you in Minot and Williston. And online, driveryan.com. You can shop. Drake Schlosser at the free throw line. Makes good on his first. And his second as well. So tied up at 2. As Blue Jays on the board. Holton Feller, by the way, picked up the foul for DLB. Rodacker will get it to Feller, right wing, quickly down to Schaefer, cutting to the right block, and he will spin and score. So that fast-moving offense, that's the one thing the Blue Jays had to try and slow down. Bennett Larson at half court tried to hand it off to Schlosser, but Schlosser didn't establish himself into the front court, and over and back violation, turnover on Stanley. 5:53 to go, first quarter on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. Your life is busy. We'll make managing your money easy with locations in North Dakota and Arizona. Visit BNC Bank online at bnc.bank. Levon Duchesne tried to drive into the lane, but lost it on the dribble. They'll say it was touched by a Blue Jay before it went out of bounds. So Jake Schaefer will inbound for the Lakers. Baseline right side to Feller. Hands off to Schaefer, who dribbles up top. Gets it to Duchesne near wing. Levon's three, high off the rim and hits the top of the backboard. That's out of bounds. And the ball over to Stanley. Inbounds goes to Schlosser, guarded there by Jake Schaefer as he comes across half court. To Snyder. Up top, they'll work it to Henick. Larson trying to go against Crockett. Tough shot, challenge. Larson gets it back, puts it up again. That one won't go, and Crockett clears the rebound for the Lakers. Rodacker on the run up the far side. Hands off to Crockett. Back to Drew. To Schaefer. Now near side, they'll go to Feller. Trying to drive in, cut off. Hands to Duchesne. Around the horn to Rodacker right side. Into the elbow, and the 15-footer just a little hard. The rebound tipped into the hands of Ben Henick for Stanley. Not a lot of scoring here in the first half of this period. Schlosser, a hard drive. Tried to scoop it up and short, but he did draw the foul, and he'll go to the Serve Pro free throw line as Drew Rodacker picks up his first personal foul. Second team foul of the quarter against Lax Burlington. So Drake Schlosser, the 6'3 senior, back to the free throw line where he made a pair just a moment ago. This one is in and out. First sub of the night comes from the Blue Jay bench, as Snyder will get a rest, and in will come Vaughn Johnson, 6-foot sophomore. Where's number 21? Second from the Serve Pro free throw line is good, so he gets one of two. The lead is one for the Lakers. And believe it or not, just about halfway through the first period, Blue Jays have not scored a field goal. 3 free throws, all their points so far. Feller hands off the Rodacker. Lakers trying to add on to their lead. Duchesne, nice fake down the lane, and he scores the layup. A beautiful move by Levon Duchesne. On the elbow, pushes the lead up to 3. It's 6-3 on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. Johnson cut off far side, feeds back to Larson. Near side now to Cannonwisher. A sophomore will give it up to Schlosser, and they'll reset. Left side of the key to Larson. Now to Henick. Backdoor cut by Larson. Underneath, gets loose. Missed the shot, but he was fouled. And Bennett Larson will head to the free throw line for the Blue Jays. As the whistle and the foul will go against Jace Crockett of DLB. First on him, third on the team here in the quarter. So Bennett Larson, the 6'6 junior, at the line. And misfires on the first. The first Lakers sub. Rodacker will head out for a rest, as in will come Easton Anderson, a 6'1 junior. And a reminder, when you need fire and water cleanup and restoration, Serve Pro offers 24/7 emergency service, trained technicians, and advanced technology at Serve Pro. Larson, no on both free throws. Lakers rebound. Leading by 3. Down the lane, Duchesne. Kick out to Feller. His arcing is up and good. And the Laker lead pushed to 6 on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. Schlosser tentatively comes across half court. Dribbles to the near side now. Around the screen from Heenick. Gives it off to Cannonwisher. Back to Heenick. He'll launch the three from the near side. Too hard. Rebound Johnson gets it back to Larson. Blocked underneath. Bennett gets it back on the left side. Blocked again by Crockett. Here comes Schaefer. Leaves it up top to Feller. Fulton will leave it to the far side to Levon Duchesne. 3 minutes to go, first period. Lakers trying to add to a 6-point lead. Feller driving down the right side, and the kick out. He missed Duchesne in the corner over his head and out of bounds. Gives us time to look at the Ryan Family Dealerships instant replay from a moment ago. On the nice play by Duchesne, as he got the ball on that right elbow, faked the pass, and then spun to the basket and scored the layup. Johnson will bring it up. Gets it near side to Cannonwisher. Back to Johnson. The lob down to Heenick. Ball tipped away, loose into the corner, where picked up by Jake Schaefer of the Lakers. Duchesne on the run. Crossing over into the lane against Larson. Gets it to go. Levon Duchesne with a pretty little move. And the Laker lead is now up to 8 points. Stanley, as we approach 2 minutes to go in the period, still hasn't scored a field goal. No, still can't. Ben Heenick shot in and out. 3 free throws for the Blue Jays is all of the points they have here in the period. Feller had it poked away and stolen on the drive. See if Stanley can get a bucket here, a field goal now. 3 free throws is it. Schlosser, far wing. Up top, Cannonwisher's three, good, and there finally is the first field goal of the ball game with 1:40 to go in the first period. Cuts the lead down to 5 on the BNC National Bank scoreboard at 11-6. Lakers. Feller setting the offense. Fulton gets it far side to Anderson. To Crockett, back to Anderson, cutting in the lane. His floater is up and good. Nice give and go between the big men. And the advantage 7 now at 13-6 for DLB. We approach a minute to go here in period number 1. To Ben Heenick, left side. Up top to Larson. Crockett on him, cuts him off. Gives off to Schlosser. Schaefer cuts him off at the free throw, and he'll back out. Again, Schlosser wanting the screen from Larson. The jump pass inside. Larson off the glass. Good. They executed that well. 5-point lead with 40 seconds remaining in the period. Feller gives off to Crockett. Now back to Feller. Hard drive down the right side. Count it, and 1 for Colton Feller. Count the bucket. The foul is against number 21. That's Javon Johnson. His first. That's the first Blue Jay foul. In the ball game for the Lakers will come number 10, Kyler Fisher, the 6-foot junior. For the Blue Jays in, it's number 32. That's Kate Snyder back in. Meanwhile, at the line is Feller trying to complete the 3-point play. No, he cannot. So the shot clock is off here at the end of the first period. Underneath, Heenick. Short shot up and good. And finally, the Blue Jays have found some rhythm on offense here in the last seconds of the period. Down by 5. 10 seconds to go. Feller drives down the right side and out of control. Missed the shot. Rebound. Schlosser. Will he get a shot off? Beyond half court. And just off to the side. Quarter of the books, an entertaining first period, and it's the home team leading by 5.
For decades, Nodak Insurance Company has been serving our state's residents in good times and challenging times. We come together for the greater good, from simple acts of kindness to company-wide efforts that make a difference in our community. It's who we are, rooted in North Dakota and ready to serve when it matters most. Nodak Insurance Company, agents with answers.
Darren Johnson, Cody Olson, and Scott Wilkins, your agents with answers in Mandan.
Welcome back to Des Lacs as we head to the second period. 15-10, our score on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. Lakers with the lead. Leading the way for them was Colton Feller, scoring 5 points in the period. 3 scored by Austin Cannonwisher and Drake Schlosser to lead the Blue Jays. Lakers with the ball. They'll work it to Drew Rodacker, right side. Driving in and cut off there. Hands off to Schaefer, back to Drew. Down to 15 on the shot clock. Up top with it is Kyler Fisher. Down the right side, the kick. Wide open is Schaefer for the 3, but he missed it short. A rebound run down by Johnson for the Blue Jays. Up ahead to Drake Schlosser, who will take it across the timeline. Schaefer on him. Pass up top to Snyder, and now near side to Johnson. Poked away by Rodacker. He'll hand off to Larson. Straight away, Snyder tries a 3, and he got it straight away. Cade Snyder into the scorebook, and now all 5 starters for the Blue Jays have scored as they pulled within 2 on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. Down by as many as 8 in that first period. Didn't score their first field goal until 1:40 to go in the period. Rodacker tried to feed to Anderson on the left side. Tipped out of bounds there by Schlosser. So Easton Anderson will inbound right by the Blue Jay coaches. Gets it into Rodacker. 15 on the shot clock for the Lakers. To Anderson. Cross to Schaefer. Driving to the bucket. His floater is up and good. And Jake Schaefer with 4 points now. Pushes the lead back to 4 at 17-13. Schlosser double team to Jack Johnson. Near side, Heenick tried to feed it into Larson, but good wraparound tip away there by Jace Crockett of the Lakers. Steal. Ahead. Fisher driving. Floater won't go. Crockett runs down the rebound in the corner, though. Around the horn, they'll work it to Anderson in the near corner. He'll right-hand drive into the lane. Kicks far side to Fisher. Tyler to the free throw line. Around to Anderson near corner. Back to Rodacker. Right on him is Snyder. Trying to clear a little space as he dribbles. Now gets it to Fisher on the wing. The lob down to Schaefer. Tipped out of bounds as Javon Johnson got in front of him. Stay with the Lakers. 11 on the shot clock. Crockett and Fisher come out. As back in once again is Levon Duchesne. And Colton Feller. That ball tipped out of bounds as well. Jake Schaefer inbounding. To Feller. Colton. Spinning as he drives. Lost it. Feeds Levon Duchesne and now to Schaefer. Near side, Rodacker. 9 on the shot clock for the Lakers. Feller trying to make something happen. The floater is off the side of the backboard and out of bounds, they'll say. Coverage here on the PSP Network of Division A basketball, brought to you in part by Dakota Square Arco in Monarch, 1520 24th Avenue Southwest. See why so many are making it their favorite convenience store in Monarch, Dakota Square Arco. 4-point lead for the Lakers. Blue Jays trying to cut into that lead as they work it to Cannonwisher on the near wing. To Schlosser on the elbow. Drake backs out and skips it across to Johnson in the corner. He'll try and make a move. Nice wraparound pass to Larson. Trying to clear himself. Pushed it too hard off the glass, and right there is Colton Feller for the rebound. 5 minutes to go in the half. 17-13 Lakers on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. Feller's 3 off the mark. Rodacker comes flying in for the offensive rebound. And Duchesne will leave it up top to Schaefer. Fakes the 3 down the lane. Kick out, Rodacker, far corner. The 3, no, short. And Austin Cannonwisher will secure the rebound for Stanley. As they work it to Schlosser, left side. Into the corner to Snyder. Now up top to Johnson. And around to Schlosser, now in the near corner. He'll shoot a 3 over Jake Schaefer, and he got it. One-point game on the BNC National Bank scoreboard as the Lakers by 1 at 17-16. Halfway through period number 2. This one counts in region standing, a 2-point game. Feller's pass inside, stolen by Schlosser. Nice pass ahead to Cannon-Wisher, but he missed the layup too hard. A foul's going to be called, though, as he got a push from behind, going up for the layup. And giving that push was Jake Schaefer, his first personal, first of the quarter on the Lakers. So to the Serve Pro free throw line goes Austin Cannon-Wisher. The sophomore averages about 5 points, 1.5 rebounds per game. And this misfires a little bit too hard on that Serve Pro free throw. Snyder out, Phoenix back in for the Blue Jays. And Anderson is out with Crockett back in for the Lakers. Thanks goes out to the UPS store for their sponsorship and the Marketplace Foods Plaza on South Broadway for all your packing and shipping needs. See the UPS store. 1 of 2 for Cannon-Wisher. And we are tied for the second time. This time it's 17 apiece. The last time was at 2. Hand off to Fisher. He'll get it near side to Schaefer. Down to Duchesne. Quick shot up and over. Larson is good. Lavon Duchesne with 6. And the lead at 2 points. Schlosser walks across half court this time to Johnson. Now left side to Ben Heenek. Top to Cannon-Wisher. Fisher on him, near side Johnson. 15 on the shot clock for Stanley. High post, Larson spins away from the defense. Down the lane, too hard on the shot, and Jake Schaefer gets the rebound. Pushing up ahead, Kyler Fisher under the bucket. Kicks out near side, Duchesne's 3. No, too hard off the back iron. And Larson collects the rebound for the Blue Jays. Get it ahead to Drake Schlosser. Out around near side to Bennett Larson. Looks inside, trying to get to Heenek. He's covered up. Back up top to Cannon-Wisher. To Johnson. The lob down to Heenek. Too hard off his fingertips and out of bounds. It'll be a Blue Jay turnover. 2:44 remaining, first half on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. Lakers by 2 at 19-17. Rodacher, right side. Quick pass down to Schaefer. The spinning shot on the block, too hard. Blue Jays clear. Up ahead to Cannon-Wisher, left side. Back to the logo, they'll go to Javon Johnson. Dribbling right. He'll leave it to Heenek between the circles. Back to Johnson. Dribbles to the baseline. Cut off there by Rodacher. 13 on the shot clock, Blue Jays. Heenek, hard drive. Kick back to the corner. The 3 up and good. It is Javon Johnson, the sophomore, with his first bucket. And it's the first lead of the night for the Blue Jays at 20-19 on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. Just under 2 to go here in the half. Rodacher's pass. Far side to Schaefer. Back to Rodacher. Now to Fisher. Tyler will work it back around to the far corner to Schaefer. Driving in the lane. Up top. Fisher's 3. Yes. He answers back. 6-foot junior. Straight away with a 3 ball. And a lead change as the Lakers take a lead by 2 again at 22-20 on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. Down to a minute 20 remaining in the first half. Our Magic Towing halftime report coming up for you. Heenek will get it back up to Schlosser. To Larson. To Heenek. Got away from the defender as he spun to his baseline side. And Ben Heenek will tie us up for the third time. 22 apiece. Under a minute to play. Rodacher. Heavy pressure by Schlosser, but he brings it to his end of the court. Around the work it to Duchesne near corner. Lavon trying to get into the lane. Double team. Ball slapped away. Loose on the floor. Stolen away by Johnson. Good defensive play by the Blue Jays. Difference of about 5.5 seconds between game and shot clock here. Schlosser. And a reach-in foul by Crockett trying to steal that away. And that will be Jace's second personal. Second of the quarter on the Lakers. Anderson and Feller back in. Crockett out for the Lakers along with Kyler Fisher. Thanks goes to Planet Pizza for their sponsorship. Stop in or order online. Order by calling 701-852-1700. Planet Pizza. For over 25 years, serving the Magic City. Glossers 3 short off the iron. Lakers collect it. Shot clock off. Final seconds ticking away in the half. Down to 15. Rodacker to Schaefer. Down to 10. To Shane. To Feller. 8, 7. Around to Schaefer. Thought about the 3. Into the elbow. The runner won't go. Feller reverses it up and in at the horn. Right place, right time for Colton Feller as we head to halftime break and take a look at the Ryan Family Dealerships instant replay of the final play there of the half. They worked it around. Schaefer faked the 3, drove into the elbow, missed the shot, and look at Feller get in there and get the rebound and scoop it back up and in. 2-point game. Lakers lead at the break here on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. Magic Towing halftime coming up.
For those who dream big, Ackerman Estvold is here with the latest tools and innovations to design smart. Our team of architects and engineers carefully plan every step of construction, making it possible to build bold. And most importantly, we know how valuable it is to give back, ensuring our communities continue to thrive for generations to come. That's Ackerman Estvold.
This presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by Make sure to like and follow the PSP Network on all social media platforms and hit that subscribe button on YouTube. PSP Network. It's game day.
Meet Gary. Gary is an ordinary guy, but right now Gary has car trouble. Gary doesn't know about magic towing. Don't be like Gary. Remember the name and the number. It's Magic Towing. We are here to help 24/7. Magic Towing in Western North Dakota. Don't be like Gary. Remember the name and the number. It's Magic Towing.
Welcome back to Des Lacs Burlington High School. We're at halftime, where it's the Lakers by 2 over the Blue Jays, 24-22 on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. Magic Towing halftime report brought to you by Magic Towing, serving all of western North Dakota. No job too big or too small. All Magic Towing whenever you need a tow. Here's the number, 701-509-4011. 701-509-4011. Good idea to put that number actually in your phone, like I did, because you just never know. Never know when you might need it. So 701-509-4011 for Magic Towing. And when you mention the PSP network, when you need a tow, save $50. Yeah, good deal from Magic Towing. Halftime looks like this. 2-point lead for the Lakers at 24-22. And in the scorebook for them is 6 players, led by Colton Feller, 7 points. Lavon Duchesne, 6. Jake Schaefer, 4 points in the first half. Kyler Fisher hit a 3. 2 points apiece for Jace Crockett and Easton Anderson for their total of 24. For the Stanley Blue Jays, they are led in scoring by Drake Schlosser. He has scored 6 points through the first 2 quarters of play. 4 points apiece for Austin Cannonwisher and Ben Heenick. Tate Snyder with 3 points. Javon Johnson came off the bench to score 3, and Bennett Larson contributes 2 points. Quarter scores 15-10. The Lakers led at the end of the first period. In the second period, Blue Jays outscore the Lakers 12-9. And make it a 2-point game at 24-22 here at the halftime break. Lakers scored the first points of the game. We were tied 3 times at 2, 17, and 22. Largest lead for the Lakers in the first half was 8 points as they led 11-3. Drake Schlosser hit 3 of 4 free throws early on in that first period. And the Blue Jays did not make a field goal until Austin Cannonwisher hit a 3 at the top of the key with just 1:40 remaining in the first period. But they have battled their way back and took a lead one time. That was in the second period. They led at 20-19 briefly. Fouls committed in the first half. There was 5 whistled against the Lakers, 2 of those on Jace Crockett, and then 1 each on Colton Feller, Drew Rodacher, and Jake Schaefer. Only 1 foul whistled on Stanley, and that went on Javon Johnson. Lakers 0 of 1 from the free throw line. Colton Feller was the only one to shoot on a old-fashioned 3-point attempt, but missed the free throw. 4 of 8 for the Blue Jays for 50% of the charity stripe for them here in the first half. So there you go. That's a look at where we stand here at the halftime. Again, we thank Magic Towing for helping to bring you our halftime report. Give them a call anytime you need a tow at 701-509-4011. 701-509-4011 for Magic Towing. We'll take another break, and then we're back with third quarter action in this one. Lakers holding on to a 2-point advantage here on the BNC National Bank scoreboard.
This presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by Make sure to like and follow the PSP Network on all social media platforms and hit that subscribe button on YouTube. PSP Network. It's game day.
Great news! If you're looking for a new vehicle, Ryan Family Dealerships has the best selection we've had in years. You'll find fantastic offers from Nissan, Honda, Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, Cadillac, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram.
Hold on. Ryan sells Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram?
Yes, we do, and we'd love to sell one to you. Visit one of our 5 convenient locations in Minot and Williston. Get your next vehicle from a name you know and trust. Ryan Family Dealerships.
Live coverage of Division A basketball here on the PSP Network. Brought to you by Swinton RV and Marine. Locations in Minot and Bismarck to serve you. Thanks also goes to Circle Sanitation, serving all of western North Dakota. Birds All Grain and Seed of Purple, the Farmer Seed Company. Dakota Square Arco in Minot, west of Dakota Square Mall. And thanks also to Berthold Farmers Elevator, with locations in Berthold and Carpio to serve you. Blue Jays will have the ball to start off period number 3. Trailing by a bucket. Starting 5 back in for both teams. Cannon Wisher with it between the circles. Rodacher on him. Schlosser tried to lob it down low to Henick, but Rodacher came running in and tapped that ball away. So it'll stay with the Blue Jays. And inbounding will be Cade Snyder. Schlosser trying to work along the baseline, but he took a step before he dribbled, and a traveling violation whistled, and a turnover for the Blue Jays. Little full court pressure put on, man-to-man. Lakers work through it to Crockett, left elbow, kicks to the wing to Duchesne, back to Crockett, cutting to the bucket and scoring the layup. Well-executed play there for the Lakers as they go up by 4 points, and now a whistle and a foul is going to be called. And that foul will be whistled against Jake Schaefer. 2 on him. First of the quarter, of course. So Snyder will inbound, gets it into Ben Henick. Working against Duchesne, cut off there on the hash mark. Ahead to Snyder. Down to Henick. The kick out near corner. Cannon Wisher 3. No. Henick with the rebound and the putback, though. Holds the Blue Jays within 2 at 26-24. Feller a little bit out of control as he got to the baseline and stepped out of bounds for a turnover. And so the Blue Jays can tie with a 2 or take their second lead of the night with a made 3 on this possession. Some full court pressure by the Lakers. Schlosser ahead to Larson. Going against Crockett. Hasn't got across half court. Now he does. Hands off to Snyder, right side. Up top to Cannon Wisher. Now to Schlosser, who dribbles back between the circles to reset against the man-to-man defense of the Lakers. Lob to Henick. Now to Snyder. Looking inside, nobody open in the cuts. Nobody cutting, actually. So Schlosser will try the 3 with 4 on the shot clock, and it's short. The Lakers rebound. Rodacher pushing the action. Drew will spin back around, dribbling near side, and bounce past to Crockett on the wing. Chase leaves it up top to Feller. Into the lane, and Larson altered that shot. Couldn't get it to go. Schlosser clearing, racing the other way. He'll flip it to Cannon Wisher on the wing, and Austin has another 3. His second made 3 of the night. Just like that, the Blue Jays do take their second lead of the night by a point at 27-26 on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. Under 6 to go here, third period. Schaefer kicks it out to Rodacher, going baseline. Tried to get it back to Schaefer, but Snyder was there to poke it out of bounds. Tyler Fisher coming in for the Lakers as Feller will get a rest. Jake Schaefer to inbound, just off the far wing. To Rodacher. Drew will get it now to Fisher, near side of the key. Larson's on him defensively. To Rodacher. Back to Fisher, 8 on the shot clock. 6. 5. Schaefer penetrating. Gets it to Crockett, and with 1 on the shot clock, Chase Crockett gets it off the glass and in. Couldn't get much closer to a shot clock violation than that. And a change of a lead again, 28-27, Lakers by a point. 5:07 to go in the third on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. A good one here in Des Lacs tonight. Schlosser, jump pass down to Larson. Bennett penetrating, surrounded by white jerseys, blocked by Crockett. And head coach Corey Anderson wanted a foul, didn't get it. The skip to Schaefer, to Rodacher, driving in the lane and putting it off the glass, up and in to Rodacher. Larson kind of got contact from Rodacher's drive and fell backward, and that created enough space for Drew to put it off the glass and in. 3-point advantage Lakers, 30-27. Cannonwisher cut off, skips it all the way to Snyder, wide open for the 3, but he missed it, in and out. Larson collects his mid-range shot, bounces high off the rim and down through, and Bennett has his second bucket, and we have a 30-second timeout. 1-point game, Lakers with the lead here in Des Lacs.
The dictionary defines community as a group of people living in the same place or sharing common goals. Community is the largest part of our name, and we make it the largest part of our business. We support our local schools, organizations, youth programs, and local events from Bowman to Bismarck, because we all share a common goal to better the quality of life in our communities. Come bank with us at Dakota Community Bank and Trust, your real community bank.
One-point game here as we're just about halfway through period number 3. Broadcast of tonight's game brought to you in part by Prestwich Orthodontics, specializing in braces and Invisalign for all ages. Learn more at MyNutBraces.com. Prestwich Orthodontics. Schaefer will get it up to Feller. Colton dribbles left. Hands off to Duchesne. Levon just outside the near elbow, and his shot from there is good for the senior. 3-point Laker lead at 32-29. In backcourt, Johnson almost got caught. Gets it ahead to Larson across the line. He'll go on the pass ahead to Schlosser, right side. Drake leaves it up top to Javon Johnson. Cut off right wing. Gives it off to Larson as he'll cut through the baseline. Larson all the way to the baseline. Cut off. Up top to Snyder. Back to Johnson. Driving into the lane. Puts the floater up. Missed it. Right there is Jake Schaefer for the Laker rebound. Tried to get it ahead to Feller. Tipped away. Holton saves it near corner. Snyder's on him. He'll skip it all the way across court to Duchesne. 3-ball for Levon. Yes, indeed. Levon Duchesne with back-to-back buckets. And the Laker lead pushed back to 6 on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. 27-26 was the lead for the Blue Jays. And a 3 answering right back is Ben Henick. .243 remaining, third period. Lakers leading by 3, have the ball. They go to Kyler Fisher, left side. Back to Schaefer, and now to Feller near side. Working against Schlosser. Had the ball slapped away, lost it. Kicks out to Fisher, to Duchesne. Far wing, another 3. No. Shane couldn't connect that time, and the rebound to Henick. They'll give it off to Schlosser. Drake walks across half court with 2:13 remaining, third period. His team down by 3. He'll drive hard to the bucket and score high off the glass. Nice drive by Schlosser. And we're back to a 1-point game. Little mini runs for each team here. Feller will set it to Duchesne. Larson on him. Hits it inside to Crockett, working against Henick. Missed the shot, and Ben is there for the rebound. Up ahead, they'll work it to Bennett Larson, right wing. He'll stop there. To Henick in the corner. Tried to penetrate baseline, tipped away, and they're going to whistle a foul. Chase Crockett got him on the wrist. That'll be his third. second team foul of this quarter. Crockett out, and Easton Anderson comes back in for the Lakers, wearing number 3. Johnson inbounding to Larson, right wing. Bennett, a couple dribbles back toward the top of the key, back to Johnson, lob underneath, Henick, and gets it to go. Nice quarter for Ben Henick here, 7 in the quarter, 11 on the night. And the Blue Jays retake the lead at a point, 36-35 on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. Schaefer driving to Feller, near corner. 3-ball off the mark. Rebound on the floor, picked up by Bennett Larson. And here come the Blue Jays looking to add to a 1-point advantage with a minute to go in the third. Johnson, hard drive down the left side, drew the foul. And Javon will have free throw from the Servpro free throw line as he is fouled by Kyler Fisher. Fisher picks up his first, third team foul. So to the Servpro free throw line goes Javon Johnson, the 6-foot sophomore, comes off the bench, averaging about 2.5 points a night and 3 rebounds. Hit a 3-point field goal in the second period for his only points on the night so far. Misfires on the first. We'll get another one. Remember, when you need fire and water restoration and cleanup, contact Servpro. 24/7 emergency service trained technicians. 1 of 2 for Johnson. Largest lead of the night for the Blue Jays is right now at 2 points. Another minute to play here in the third as Lakers have it. High post, Anderson to Feller. Hard drive down the right side. Blocked by Larson. Right back into the hands of Feller, and he lands out of bounds for the turnover. Good defensive play by Bennett Larson there. So with 40.2 left on the clock, Blue Jays can add to their 2-point lead. Cannonwisher gets it across to Johnson. Feller's right there as he dribbles toward the baseline. The kick out to Schlosser. Cut off on the penetration. Back to Johnson. Working his way underneath and blocked out of bounds by Kyler Fisher, who says, I don't think so. 16 on the shot clock for the Blue Jays as Drew Rodacker is back in for Fisher. And Javon Johnson will inbound for the Blue Jays. Looking to get it into Larson, and wrestling with him for that loose ball is Easton Anderson. It'll be a held ball. Possession here will give it to the Lakers. That'll be a Stanley turnover. Shields, also a sponsor here on the PSP Network. Locations in Minot and Bismarck to serve you with every sporting good possible, along with footwear and fashion. Shop online at shields.com. Glosser out. Snyder's back in, and here comes Drew Rodacker. Final seconds in the third period, down to 10. Rodacker still dribbling. Now gets it to Feller. 6-5. Feller shot from the near side, off the mark. Rebound Schneider. Horn will sound. And at the end of 3 periods, it's the visitors with the lead. Stanley leading by 2 as we head to the fourth.
We want it all. We want our dog to fetch it.
Drop it.
And drop it.
Drop it.
We want to fix it ourselves. And actually fix it. We want to order the market price lobster. And know the market price of the lobster.
How much is... Whatever the market says.
Sadly, we can't have it all. Except at Sport Clips, where we check in with the pros in men's hair and totally check out with pure, uninterrupted relaxation. Sport Clips. It's a game changer.
Property owners in Bismarck and Minot seek transformation. Servpro's construction program brings both vision and precision. From that very first hammer strike to the final touch of paint, our dedication remains unwavering. It's not just about remodeling, it's about legacy. In Minot and Bismarck, Servpro is your partner in transformation. We don't just build back, we elevate every space.
We head to the fourth, and Blue Jays with the ball, leading by 2 points as they outscore the Lakers 15-11 in that third period. And this their largest lead of the ball game at 2 points. Cannon Wisher gets it near side to Larson. He'll hand off up top to Schlosser. Drake dribbles to the left, cut off there by Schaefer, gives it back to Cannon Wisher with now 16 on the shot clock. To Henick. Inside to Schlosser, cutting pass behind him though, and Jake Schaefer with the steal. He'll get it to Duchesne. Levon will hand off up top to Drew Rodacher, so he'll cut down the lane. High post to Crockett. Across to Rodacher. Up top, Schaefer couldn't shake the defender for a three, but Colton Feller will on the near wing and drains a three ball. And he's in double figures with 10 as the Lakers retain the lead, I should say, at 38-37. Against the press, the pass across to Larson, and a reach-in foul will go against Drew Rodacher of the Lakers. Second on him, first of the quarter on DLB. Paige Snyder inbounding in front of his coaches. Gets it into Austin Cannonwisher with the light pink shoes tonight to go with the blue uniform. Back to Snyder. Now Larson handing off to Schlosser, and as he tried to make his way to the bucket, a whistle and a foul. I think there's going to be trouble for Jace Crockett. It is. Jace picks up his fourth personal. Laker foul number 2 in the period. So it'll be Snyder inbounding, far side. Gets it into Larson on the elbow. Across the lane pass to Schlosser, tipped away, and Crockett comes away with the loose ball to Schaefer. Up ahead, Feller. Kick to Rodacher in the corner for the three, and it's in and out with Schlosser right there for the rebound. Nifty dribble behind the back for Drake as he'll bring it to the point. Now flips it to Cannonwisher on the near wing. Cross court to Snyder. Trying to work it down to Henick on the baseline. Tipped away, though, by good defense by Levon Duchesne of the Lakers. 6.5 to play on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. And a 1-point game. The Lakers leading 38-37. Into Schlosser. To Larson. 15 on the shot clock. The jump pass down to Larson. Kick up top. Snyder tries the three, and he got it. Paige Snyder with his second three of the night. And it's back to a 2-point lead for the Blue Jays at 40-38. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Rodacher, hard drive in the lane. Kicks to Schaefer. Jake will get it back up top to Feller. Holton down the right side. Scoop layup off the glass, up and good for the senior. Tied up at 40 apiece on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. Our fourth tie of the night. Larson across the line, dribbles all the way to the corner. Now working against Crockett, who has 4 personal fouls. The kick out to Schlosser. Spinning. Schaefer cuts him off. His shot from 8, no. Crockett rebounds to Duchesne. Levon up court in the lane. Nice spin to his left, and he'll score the layup. What a beautiful move by Levon Duchesne on the spinning layup in the lane. As we head to a timeout, look at the Ryan Family Dealerships instant replay for Duchesne. Just spun away from the defender, up and good with the points. And it's a 2-point lead for the Lakers.
Finding the right bank can be transformative for your small business. The best bank for your business will offer competitive fees and so much more. At BNC National Bank, our team is proud to offer you a helpful, supportive, above and beyond banking relationship. Starting to stress about the complexities of qualifying for a small business loan? BNC can guide you through the process with much less stress and likely far more success. Speak to one of our team members today.
Welcome back to Deluxe Burlington High School here on your Tuesday night. Good one between the Blue Jays and Lakers. 2-point Laker lead here in the fourth quarter. Broadcast tonight brought to you by Swenson RV and Marine, your official Tracker Marine dealer with a full line of Tracker and Nitro fishing boats. Also Sun Tracker and Regency pontoons. They also have a full line of Tracker off-road, Yeti ice houses, lots of campers at their locations both in Minot and Bismarck. Shop online, SwensonRV.com. Cannonwisher with heavy pressure from Rodacher feeds to the top of the key to Bennett Larson. Larson will hand off to Snyder. Pass inside to Koenig. Off his fingertips, out of bounds. Koenig had the size advantage there over Levon Duchesne defending him, but they threw away the chance on a missed pass. Cells were under 5 to play. Lakers trying to add to their 2-point advantage. They'll work it to Crockett. Chase Crockett remains in the Laker lineup with those 4 personal fouls. Hard drive by Schaefer, and he'll get it to go. 6 points for Jake Schaefer and a 4-point Laker lead. Up top, Snyder for the Blue Jays. Schlosser's pass into Larson, taken away by Crockett. And chance for the Lakers to add on even more here. Schaefer kicks back to Rodacher. Drew handing off to Feller. Zildjian around the top to Schaefer. Duchesne blocked out of bounds by Bennett Larson. The rejection says, Look at the Ryan Family Dealership's instant replay of that blocked shot. As the play came to the far side. And underneath, Duchesne thought he had an open 3, but no way. During the live action, the 3 by Feller is off the mark. A rebound taken down by the Blue Jays, and as they dribble to their end of the court, head coach Corey Anderson will take a timeout. So we will take a break as well. 4-point lead for the Lakers.
Whether you're looking for a full-service financial plan or planning for farm or business succession, Planning Team Financial Advisors is here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. With locations in Bismarck, Garrison, and Center, our full-service team of professionals are dedicated to helping you work towards achieving your financial goals. Visit us online, planningteam.com.
Securities offered through LPL Financial, member of FINRA and Civic. Investment advisory services offered through New Edge Advisors, LLC, a registered investment advisor. New Edge Advisors, LLC, and Planning Team Financial Advisors are separate entities from LPL Financial.
At Shots Crossroads, we make 8 gallons of homemade ranch dressing every day. So you can smother your dinner salad with it, dip those crispy golden French fries in it, and dunk your breaded chicken strips. You can even cover your... Wait, no. You can't put ranch on steak. Or can you? Shots Crossroads. Don't forget the ranch.
Blue Jays will inbound the ball following the timeout. Trailing by 4. Get it into Larson. Dribbling near side. Schlosser cutting to the basket. Getting the pass and scoring. And Drake is into double figures with 10. It pulls his team within 2 at 44-42 on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. 3:38 remaining in regulation. Feller kicks to Rodacher into the lane to Duchesne. And Duchesne made a move, but he traveled. Took a step before he dribbled. And the turnover will give it back to the Blue Jays, who once again can tie with a 2 or take the lead with a 3. Largest lead for Stanley tonight, 2 points. Johnson will leave it off to Snyder. Up top now to Larson. Back to Snyder, looking down low, posting up as Schlosser against Feller. He'll get it. 17 on the shot clock, trying to work against him. Puts up the shot over him and makes a tough shot, does Drake Schlosser. Tied up again, this time it's 44 apiece. Under 3 minutes to play. High post pass to Crockett. To Duchesne, back to Crockett, cutting the bucket, got inside the defender, Heenan, and he scores a layup. 8 points for Jace Crockett. And a timeout on the court. 2-point lead Lakers, 2:45 remaining.
So Carson, how do I become a great football player like you?
Well, practice and having a professional team to answer the call and handle anything you throw their way is also important.
Hey Carson, thanks for teaching Crew about community banking at First Western. First Western, you can bank on us.
Two-point game, Lakers with the lead on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. BNC National Bank. Locations in North Dakota, Minnesota, Arizona to provide you banking services online, bnc.bank. So here we are with the two-point game. The Lakers lead. Blue Jays with the ball. Devon Johnson across the line. Now leaves it to Schlosser. Drake gives it back to Johnson, who dribbles right. Gives it to Henick. Up top, Schlosser. Can't shake Schaefer's defense. Back to Henick. 10 on the shot clock for the Blue Jays. Schlosser to Snyder. Down to 5. Larson with it. To Henick. Skips it out, and they won't get the shot off before the violation. The defense by Deluxe Burlington creates the turnover on a shot clock violation. And it looks like Chase Croft is going to have to come off and get treated for some blood. Might have got scratched on the face. So that's why they will treat him. Assistant coach Taylor Teskey doing the duties here. Gives us a moment to say thanks to Minot State University, the best way to predict your future, to create it. With over 100 areas to study at Minot State, you'll earn the degree for the career you desire. And with more than 96% of recent MSU graduates employed or continuing their education, MSU grads get jobs, period. Minot State University. Be seen, be heard, be you. 2 minutes to go here in the game, or at least the fourth quarter. The way this one's going, we could see overtime. Lakers by 2 right now with the ball. Feller has it into the free throw. His quick jump shot, good from 15. 7 in the quarter for Colton Feller, giving the Lakers a 2-point lead, or a 4-point lead at 48-44. Henick penetrates along the baseline. He'll get 2 back. 13 now for Henick. And with 90 seconds to go, it's a 2-point game, 48-46 Lakers. Feller will hand off to Rodacker. Rodacker dribbling toward the lane. Slapped from behind. Schlosser tried to poke the ball away. He'll get called on the foul. That'll be his first of the quarter. In fact, according to my stat sheet here, that is only the second foul on the Blue Jays all night long. Johnson got 1 back in the first quarter. That's the last foul on the Blue Jays. Only 2 so far. So Schaefer will inbound to Duchesne. Handing off to Rodacker. They'll get it down to Schaefer. Schaefer lets the defender fly by to put it off the glass and in. 4-point game as we approach a minute to go against the press. Schlosser double teamed. His pass across the line, stolen away. And just like that, Lakers have it back with under a minute to play and a foul committed with 55 seconds remaining. Schlosser will get the foul. That'll be 2 on him. Anderson, who got that steal, checks out. Crockett back in as he got traded and has 4 personal fouls as well. And Corey Anderson of Stanley wants to talk it over. 4-point game, Lakers with the ball and the lead here on the PSP Network.
We changed our name, but we haven't changed the DNA of who we are. We still offer the best product at the best price with the same people. For over 25 years, we've been your only choice for tires in the local area, providing all major brands under one roof at a fair price for your family's budget. Plus that excellent service after the sale with free rotations, free alignment check, free flat repairs with our exclusive Plus plan. That tradition continues today. Looking for tires you can trust? Choose us. Trusted Tire and Auto.
50-46, Lakers by 4 with just 55 seconds remaining. Lakers will try and inbound again. There's only 2 team fouls against the Blue Jays. They would need 3 more fouls committed in order for the penalty to come into effect. And there will not be one. Fulton Feller will get the ball, and his head coach, Chris Brown, will take the timeout instead of getting the foul. So still 3 more fouls needed for the Blue Jays when we return.
The Jersey Mike's catering box is the easiest way to feed your friends. The hard part is picking your sub. That's why we're having a draft. With the first pick, Sarah from Carolina selects number 13, the original Italian.
You know, I trusted my gut, and that's exactly where the sub's going to go. So
Hold on, we've got a trade. Jake traded his second pick with me, because I'm starved. Freshly sliced subs to go, wherever you and your friends go. Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
Following timeout, the Lakers inbound again. They'll get it into Crockett, handing back to Schaefer. The kick out to Feller. Feller's pass tipped right back to him as he goes up. He lost it out of bounds. No whistle, no foul. Turnover, Lakers. And a chance for the Blue Jays with 44 seconds remaining to get some points back, down by 4. Northern Plains Heating and Air has over 25 years experience as your heating and air experts, your factory authorized Aero Seal dealer. Find them online at northern-plains.com. Another fine sponsor we thank here on the PSP network. Kate Snyder inbound against the press to Drake Schlosser. Schlosser up across the timeline. Don't have time to waste here. Down by 2 possessions. Schlosser. Near side, tried to get it to Phoenix, stolen away by Duchesne. Lakers with the ball, 25 seconds to go, and Feller will be fouled. He'll head to the Serve Pro free throw line. Foul will go against Tate Snyder, his first, 3rd team. Snyder out of the Blue Jay lineup as Austin Cannonwisher is back in. And not in the act of shooting, they'll say. So Lakers inbound, 25 seconds, and a 4-point lead to Crockett. Down low to Schaefer, to Rodacker, to Duchesne. Back to Rodacker, over his head, but right there to save it is Feller, and he is fouled with 15 seconds remaining. Schlosser picks up his 3rd. That'll be the 4th team foul. So the next one, the penalty goes into effect. Schaefer will inbound. Inbounding to Crockett. Chase back to Schaefer, mishandles it. It goes into backcourt. Schlosser with it. Goes to the bucket and scores a layup. And a timeout with 7 seconds to go. It's a 1-possession game. Blue Jays not dead yet. It'll be a timeout on the court. And Schlosser with the steal and the bucket. 6 in the quarter for him. 14 on the night for Drake, equaling his season average. Once this one is done, of course, we'll bring you our planning team financial advisors, Scott's Crossroads post-game show. It's the naming of our Sport Clip MVP of the game. And also our move of the game brought to you by Magic City Home Leisure, part of our post-game report. Why have so many people made Dakota Square Arco their favorite convenience store? Well, there's lots of reasons. Quality fuel, convenience items, an awesome touchless car wash. In fact, ask about being a part of their car wash club. That is an awesome deal there. The best customer service. They have clean restrooms. They have free air. A lot of great reasons to love Dakota Square Arco, west of Dakota Square Mall at 1520 24th Avenue Southwest in Mana. 7 seconds to go. Lakers will inbound. Blue Jays, if they don't get a steal, got to commit the foul immediately. And as they see how they're lined up, Chris Brown of the Lakers will take a timeout. And it will be a full timeout, which gives us opportunity to hear from one of our sponsors, and then we're back with the finish here on the PSP Network.
Shields Visa is more than just a card. It's the freedom to go. It's a gateway to explore and do more of what you love. Imagine where the Shields Visa can take you. So join us in discovering endless possibilities. Shields Visa. Together, we've got this.
Seven seconds to go in this one. The Lakers lead by 2. They will inbound on the far end of the court. Holton Feller once again will head out of bounds. Looks like he's going to inbound the ball. Bennett Larson will guard that inbounds pass for the Blue Jays, who, again, if they don't get a steal, have to foul right away. Down by 2. They get it into Schaefer. And the foul committed with a second and a half going off the clock. Jake Schaefer will head to the Serve Pro free throw line. That will be the 4th personal on Drake Schlosser. So big free throws for Jake Schaefer here, the 6'1 senior. 8 points on the night for him, averaging about 13 a game, so a little under his average tonight. Make one, it's still a 1-possession game. Make both, and it might seal it as a 2-possession game. First, no good. So it's still going to be a 1-possession game for the Blue Jays. Will it be 2 or 3? Schaefer at the line again. Second one, good. So he gets 1 or 2. It'll be a 3-point lead. As Crockett comes out, Easton Anderson back in for the Lakers. Stanley now down by 3. With 5.5 seconds to go. Into a hand. Up ahead to Schlosser. High pass off of his hands. Duchesne with the stolen pass off of the high pass off of Schlosser's hand. And Duchesne can go to the line and seal it. 1/10 of a second remaining on the clock as Bennett Larson picks up his first. So Duchesne at the free throw line for the senior. One make would pretty much seal it. Yes, it does. One more from the Serve Pro free throw line. And that one rolls in as well. Final score tonight in this Region 3 contest. The Lakers win 53-48 over the Blue Jays. Stick around, our postgame is coming up next.
This presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by Make sure to like and follow the PSP Network on all social media platforms and hit that subscribe button on YouTube. PSP Network. It's game day.
At Shots Crossroads, we make 8 gallons of homemade ranch dressing every day, so you can smother your dinner salad with it, dip those crispy golden French fries in it, and dunk your breaded chicken strips. You can even cover your... Wait, no. You can't put ranch on steak. Or can you? Shots Crossroads. Don't forget the ranch.
We're back to Des Lacs Burlington High School for our post-game wrap-up here on the PSP Network. It's a victory for Des Lacs Burlington tonight by a final score of 53-48 as we begin our Planning Team Financial Advisors post-game report. And our first order of business tonight will be the naming of our Sport Clip MVP of the game, and that is none other than the senior Levon Duchesne. Just a reminder that when you stop into Sport Clips, you can get the MVP haircut experience. Check in with a hairstylist online at sportclips.com. Levon, congratulations, first of all, on the win. Great game for you guys. It was a tight one throughout here tonight.
For sure.
15 points on the night for you, but it wasn't only your points. You're our MVP because of your defense as well. How much do you pride yourself in your defense?
You know, I pride myself a lot on it. You know, Coach Brown, he really takes pride in defense and rebounds. So every time we go out there, I think that's our whole team's mindset is defense and rebounding.
And one of those defensive things was right at the end of the game here with seconds to go. You stole that pass here as the Blue Jays were looking to tie things up. You got to the free throw line. You made those final 2 free throws.
Yep.
What was it like out there tonight battling Stanley, a big team down low?
You know, it was our first region game. It was definitely a way more wild atmosphere, and we were expecting it. So, you know, we didn't want the tight game, but we battled till the end, and we got the win. So.
Yeah, and now, as you mentioned, that's your first region game, and it's a 2-point counter.
Yep, counts as 2.
So it counts at 2 points, and that's true of all your region games now. You come to the end of the season, and these games mean a little extra because it's 2 points for every win.
Yep.
So what's your mindset now as you head into the rest of this region schedule here, Levon?
One by one. That's our mindset. One by one. Knock them off.
All right. Well, again, congratulations on an awesome game. 15 points, and again, the victory tonight here. Congratulations as our Sport Clip MVP of the game.
Yep, thank you.
All right. Levon Duchesne is our MVP. Back with more of the postgame coming up.
So Carson, how do I become a great football player like you?
Well, practice and having a professional team to answer the call and handle anything you throw their way is also important.
Hey Carson, thanks for teaching crew about community banking at First Western. First Western, you can bank on us.
The Jersey Mike's catering box is the easiest way to feed your friends. The hard part is picking your sub. That's why we're having a draft. With the first pick, Sarah from Carolina selects number 13, the original Italian.
You know, I trusted my gut, and that's exactly where the sub's going to go. So
Hold on, we've got a trade. Jake traded his second pick with me, because I'm starved.
Freshly sliced subs to go, wherever you and your friends go. Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
For those who dream big, Ackerman Estvold is here with the latest tools and innovations to design smart. Our team of architects and engineers carefully plan every step of construction, making it possible to build bold. And most importantly, we know how valuable it is to give back, ensuring our communities continue to thrive for generations to come. That's Ackerman Estvold.
Whether you're looking for a full-service financial plan or planning for farm or business succession, Planning Team Financial Advisors is here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. With locations in Bismarck, Garrison, and Center, our full-service team of professionals are dedicated to helping you work towards achieving your financial goals. Visit us online, planningteam.com.
Securities offered through LPL Financial, member of FINRA SIPC. Investment advisory services offered through New Edge Advisors LLC, a registered investment advisor. New Edge Advisors LLC and Planning Team Financial Advisors are separate entities from LPL Financial.
Welcome back to Black Burlington High School. Our Planning Team Financial Advisors Shots Crossroads post-game show, as it's the Lakers that hold on for the win tonight, 53-48 over the Stanley Blue Jays. Shots Crossroads is your post-game headquarters. You can stop in, fill up with great fuel. They got a great convenience store, and of course that wonderful restaurant with all the delicious food they have there. Order online at shotscrossroads.com. Team buses are always welcome. Also, Planning Team Financial Advisors, a sponsor of our post-game report. Your full-service financial plan, or whether you're planning for farm or business succession, Planning Team Financial Advisors here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. You can visit them online, planningteam.com, helping clients work toward financial freedom. Numbers in this one, it is a 5-point victory for the Lakers. And individual scoring, leading the way was our MVP of the game, LaVon Duchesne, with 15 points, including the game-sealing free throws at the end of the game. 14 for Colton Feller tonight. Jake Schaefer was just shy of double figures. He pours in 9 points this evening. Jace Crockett with 8. It was Kyler Fisher off the bench to score 3. Drew Rodacher had 2 for their total of 53. Stanley Blue Jays led in scoring by Drake Schlosser, as he had 14 points. 6 of those 14 actually came in the fourth quarter for him. Also in double figures, Ben Heenick scores 13 points tonight. It was Austin Cannonwisher, 7 points. Cade Snyder contributes 6 on a couple made threes. Bennett Larson, 4 points. And Javon Johnson with 4 points off the bench. Quarter scores at the end of the first, 15-10, the Lakers with the lead. Second period, the Blue Jays outscore the Lakers 12-9. Our halftime score 24-22, 2-point lead for Deluxe Burlington. Third period, the Blue Jays outscore the Lakers again, 15-11. The Blue Jays led by 2 at the end of 3 periods, 37-35. And then in the final period, it was a 18-11 tally in favor of Deluxe Burlington. And again, they win by 5, 53-48 tonight on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. We had, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ties in the ball game. 2, 17, 22, 40, and 44 we were tied at. Largest lead of the night for the Blue Jays was 2 points. The largest lead tonight for the Lakers was early in the first, as they led by 8 points. So it was tightly contested throughout. Deluxe Burlington is whistled for a total of 10 fouls on the evening, with nobody fouling out. And for the Blue Jays, 7 fouls whistled on them tonight. In fact, just 1 in the first quarter. And then they didn't get a foul again until late in the fourth, and wound up committing a total of 6 in the fourth quarter for their total of 7. Nobody fouling out for the Blue Jays either. So that means with the victory here, the Lakers improved to 6-7 overall. And in the Region 3 standings now, a 2-point game. So we'll count 2 points for them, or like 2 wins, since they're playing just 1 game and it counts twice. Meanwhile, for the Blue Jays, they fall to 6-7 overall, and they will now be 4-1 in region play. Points-wise, they will now be 5-2. What's ahead for these teams as they continue to move through the district play here for Deluxe Burlington? They will go outside of district play, or outside of region play, as this Saturday they'll play at our Redeemers against the Knights, one of the top teams in Division B. And then February 3rd, they play at Turtle Mountain as they continue with their region play. Meanwhile, for Stanley, on the schedule for them is a game February 3rd at Nedrose. That will be just a single-point game. They played earlier, and it was Stanley with the win. So they'll play again in the region play. That's coming up on February 3rd. And then at Hazen, a non-region game on February 7th next on the schedule for the Blue Jays. Let's see. We do our move of the game, which is brought to you by Magic City Home Leisure. They are your spa and home leisure enthusiasts. They have hot tubs, swim spas, saunas, all kinds of wonderful things. More information on them, you can stop in at Magic City Home Leisure on South Broadway in Minot. And the move of the game, I am going to go with the steal from Levon Duchesne, which I talked about with. The Blue Jays were closing in on possibly tying up the game with the possession. And the pass came to the near wing, and Duchesne stepped in that passing lane, stole the ball, and that essentially would help to seal the victory for the Lakers tonight. That is the move of the game, brought to you by Magic City Home Leisure. A couple other things here as we wrap up our Planning Team Financial Advisor Shots Crossroads post-game show. We look at the schedule remaining for the week. And coming up Thursday, we have boys hockey, Minot High, skating against Mandan. And then we got WDA basketball, a girl-boy doubleheader, St. Mary's and Legacy on Thursday. Friday, more WDA basketball coming your way. Minot High and Bismarck High matching up. Dickinson and North and Century and Williston on the way for you. And a reminder to keep up to date on all that's happening with the PSP Network at psp.network or through our Facebook or X or Instagram now. You can also give us a like there. Last thing to finish up with as we have for you. So let's go back here so we can bring you a look at some exciting news here just recently confirmed. When it comes to postseason play, we're getting close to postseason tournaments here on the PSP Network, and we will be the exclusive broadcast home for these following tournaments. This is what we know so far. There could be more added, but these we do know so far. The WDA hockey tournament, you can get through the PSP Network. Also, all of the WDA basketball tournament, girls A Region 3 tournament, the boys A Region 3 tournament, the boys B Region 4 tournament, along with the boys B Region 3 tournament, and then, of course, the boys basketball state qualifier games. Those you will be able to get through PSP Plus. PSP Plus. So exciting news. And, again, you can keep up to date on all that information through our social media and through our website at psp.network. That'll wrap things up here from Delax. I'm Jonas Nelson for Chad Olson. Thanks for tuning in this evening. And our final score in this one, it's the Lakers scoring a region win over the Stanley Blue Jays, 53-48. Have a great evening.
Our stylists are trained to understand the nuances of cutting men's hair. Less pomp, more adore, huh, Brittany?
Square face, wavy hair.
Mid-fade with a textured top. Finish it off with a hard part and taper that neckline, coach.
Cowlick, what's the move? It's not just all about hard work here.
Hit all. 7. Pressure. Points. Yeah.
It takes expertise to be a sport clip stylist.
Here?
That's the spot. Right there, huh?
Sport Clips, the pros in men's hair.
Whether you're looking for a full-service financial plan or planning for farm or business succession, Planning Team Financial Advisors is here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. With locations in Bismarck, Garrison, and Center, our full-service team of professionals are dedicated to helping you work towards achieving your financial goals. Visit us online, planningteam.com.
Securities offered through LPL Financial, member of FINRA Civic. Investment advisory services offered through New Edge Advisors, LLC, a registered investment advisor. New Edge Advisors, LLC, and Planning Team Financial Advisors are separate entities from LPL Financial.
This presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by Make sure to like and follow the PSP Network on all social media platforms and hit that subscribe button on YouTube. PSP Network. It's game day.
At Shots Crossroads, we make 8 gallons of homemade ranch dressing every day, so you can smother your dinner salad with it, dip those crispy golden French fries in it, and dunk your breaded chicken strips. You can even cover your... Wait, no. You can't put ranch on steak. Or can you? Shots Crossroads. Don't forget the ranch.